In this video, I'm gonna give you 5 tips to start investing at 18 years old. I'm on the road to my first 100 subscribers, and I would love for you to join the community. Moving along, tip number 1 is to start now. I see too many people waiting for the right time to start something. They say they're gonna do it, but they never start. When in reality, the right time is right now. There is no magical fairy that comes along and tells you, right now, start your business. That does not happen. In reality, right now is the time to start. Thank you guys for watching. No, but seriously, go start that business. Invest in the stock market. Hell, go talk to that girl you've had a crush on since 6th grade. As long as you start today, you will see success in the future. Now, I have a friend. Let's call him Will. Now, Will has been talking about starting a YouTube channel for months. He thinks he's gonna be the next big YouTuber, and I'm not holding anything against him. But at the time, he had no money. So he got himself a job and worked for 5 months. And in those 5 months, he saved every penny he could to buy the best camera for YouTube. And you know what happened next? He got the camera, filmed the video, sat down, and he realized he didn't even know how to upload a YouTube video. Let alone, he didn't even know how to edit a YouTube video. He spent 5 months of his life working towards something that would put him back to square one. In that situation, you have to work smarter, not harder. Now let's go back in time. Let's say instead of him getting that job and saving up for the best camera, he just used his phone. He knows how to use the camera, and he can figure out how to upload and edit a YouTube video, all from his phone. He didn't have to work 5 months. He would achieve the same results if he just used what he had at that time. Imagine, instead of working 5 months at a job you hate, saving up for a camera to start a YouTube channel, instead, you use your phone and posted videos for 5 months straight and built a following off of your phone. That is so much better than working at a job you hate. So tip number 1 is to start now. If you want to make a YouTube channel, don't save up for a better camera. Pull out your phone. I started with an iPhone 6S. Pull out your phone, record something, post it online. If you want to start a business, go make that initial investment. Go put yourself out there. You got to make connections. Connections are everything in business. If you want to invest in the stock market, open up an account. You're 18, you can do it. Just open it up. It's not that hard. Put $100 into Apple. Put $100 into Nike. Nothing is stopping you. You just gotta do it. Tip number 2 is to invest in the stock market. If you invest in the stock market at 18 years old, I encourage you to start a retirement account. You can start a Roth IRA or a 401k. Now the difference between those is a Roth IRA, you pay your taxes first. You have $100, you pay the taxes on the $100 before you put it into the account. So then later when you withdraw the money from the account at 64, you don't have to pay taxes. 401k on the other hand, you put the full $100 in, and then later when you withdraw the money, you pay the taxes at that current date. Let's say you withdraw it at 2059. That means you pay the taxes from 2059 on the current money in the account. Also, start an individual account. An individual account is just a regular stock account. You can invest in whatever stock you want. The only difference between an individual account and a retirement account is you don't have to wait till you're 64 to take your money out. By starting now at 18 years old and investing in the stock market and holding long term, that will help you so much in the future due to compound interest. Tip number 3 is to try everything. Now I just recently figured out that I like to cook, so I started cooking. Now when I'm telling you to try everything, I'm not telling you to go out and do things that will hurt you or other people. What I mean is if you're curious by anything at all, research it, look it up. You never know what you're gonna find. Let's look at Steve Jobs. He was curious about technology, so he researched, he read books, and he studied other people, and he made one of the world's best inventions. Any little thing that sparks your curiosity, you gotta dive head first, no matter what anybody says, and do it. I guarantee you'll find a group that you'll be able to connect with. Tip number 4 is start your own business. This tip is extremely important because when you start a business, you really realize how the economy works. There is no downside to starting a business at 18 years old. Even if you lose all of your money, you will learn a life lesson from that, and you can use that in the future. For me, I used to make bracelets, these bracelets right here. Me and my friend used to make these and then sell them. And then I thought, wait, what if I just buy already made jewelry and then resell it? So that's what I'm doing. I'm buying already made jewelry and then reselling it for a higher price. And the profits are crazy. I live in Florida. It's a really good market here, especially with no income tax. But that should not give you an excuse to not start a business. If you don't live in Florida, there are so many other business opportunities. There's always business opportunities wherever you live. So tip number 4 is to start a business, not for the money, but for the experience and the lessons you'll learn. Guys, the last tip is the most important tip of all. This is the most important tip out of this whole video. And if you made it this far, I thank you for caring. Not about me, but about yourself. That brings me to tip number 5. Invest in yourself. Educational videos like this one will only help you in the future. If you find a good course online that will teach you how to manage a business, buy that course. That information will take you so much farther than just investing in the stock market or investing even in a new camera. You should always find ways to improve yourself. Think of life as a video game. I'm on level 18. I assume you're on level 18 also. If you're not, you might be on level 17. You might be on level 16. You might be on level 25. It doesn't matter as long as you keep improving yourself. The more experience you have, the more knowledge you'll gain. And the person who beats the game is not the person who has the most coins at the end. It's the person with the most knowledge, the person who has done the most side quests and gone on the most adventure and has really enjoyed the game and played the game to its fullest potential. They have explored every aspect. Take that into life and use that. Explore everything you're curious about, invest in yourself, level up your abilities, go start working out, get stronger, get more mentally capable, train your mind to accomplish tasks and problem solve, learn how the stock market works, learn how to start a business. Don't even learn how to start a business, just start a business. You'll learn it by experience. That's the best way of learning, is by doing it in that moment right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm on the road to hit 100 subscribers, and if you made it this far, you are a trooper and I love you. Hit the subscribe button. I post every single day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.